You've got hours of long-form content and no short-form clips. That is the problem. The two tools that most people compare when they're trying to solve it are Gling AI and OpusClip. And if you look at them side by side without understanding what each one is actually built to do, you'll buy the wrong one. What's going on, everyone? My name is Eric Hunsaker. On this channel, we look at different SaaS tools, the way you'd actually evaluate them if you had to bet your money on the decision. Honest about what works, honest about what doesn't. Today, we're breaking down Gling AI and OpusClip, what each one actually does, and which one picks better viral moments from long-form videos. Let's get into it. The real comparison. Now, here's the problem with putting these two tools in a head-to-head. Both work from long-form video input. Both can produce short clips. On the surface, they look like they're solving the same problem, but they're not. The question we're asking, which picks better viral moments, has a real answer, and I'll give it to you. What Gling AI actually does. Gling was built for YouTube creators. Its core job is to clean your raw footage before you ever open a timeline editor. Specifically, Gling scans your audio and identifies three categories of waste: dead air, filler words, and bad takes. When you say like, or 40 times in a talking head recording, Gling finds them. When you fumble a sentence and re-record it, Gling identifies all versions and marks the cleanest delivery. When you have long gaps between thoughts, Gling marks those for removal. What makes Gling work well is that it distinguishes between dead air and an intentional pause. An editor that cuts every silent beat will clip the pause before your punchline or the breath before an important line. Now, here's where the comparison gets interesting. In 2026, Gling's not just a pre-editor. It's a full YouTube editing environment. You can edit inside Gling using a text-based trimmer. Delete a word from the transcript and it cuts it from the video. You can export directly as MP4 or MP3 without touching a separate NLE. It has AI captions, AI B-rolls, auto zoom and framing, noise removal, and a short clips feature that turns long videos into clips for social media. So yeah, Gling makes clips. The question is how it decides which moments to clip, and here's the honest answer. Gling's clip selection is not based on virality analysis. There's no scouring system evaluating your content for social performance potential. There's no algorithm trained on what makes moments spread on TikTok or Reels. Gling identifies segments of your video and packages them as clips. What it does not do is tell you which ones are worth posting. For a tool like Gling, that limitation is not really a criticism. The product was built around the rough cut problem, but not the virality short form video problem. But if your primary goal is identifying which moments from a 2-hour video are most likely to go viral, Gling was not built for that job. You can check out Gling at the link in the description below if you want to get started. Pricing. The Plus plan is $10 per month on the annual billing for 10 hours of footage. Pro is $20 per month annually for 30 hours, and Elite is $50 per month annually for 100 hours. There's also a free tier with 1 hour per month and watermarked exports. What OpusClip actually does. OpusClip starts from a completely different premise. You have a finished or semi-finished long-form video, maybe a YouTube upload, a podcast recording, or a webinar. OpusClip's job is to identify the moments most likely to perform as short-form social content and package them for posting. The core feature is the virality score. OpusClip's AI analyzes your long-form content and assigns each potential clip a score based on predicted social performance. It surfaces the moments worth using. It auto reframes footage to 9:16 vertical format. It applies dynamic captions, and the output is a ranked list of clips ready to post to TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Instagram Reels without a second step. That's the key difference. OpusClip does not just segment your video. It makes a judgment call about which segments are worth your time. Whether you agree with that judgment call on any given clip is a separate question, but the product was built around that function in a way that Gling's clip feature is not. So here's the honest evaluation of their free tier. So OpusClip does offer 60 credits per month for free, but there are real limitations. Clips export with a watermark. Your exports get deleted after 3 days. So the starter plan starts at $15 per month. Whether you pay annually or monthly, it's only available in monthly, so you don't have any savings there. And you get 150 credits per month along with everything else we talked about. Now the pro plan is where you're gonna go ahead and see the savings. So it's typically $29 per month, but if you go ahead and sign up for annual, it comes down to $40 $14.50 per month on their initial trial here. The Pro adds team collaboration for up to 2 seats, 100 gigabytes of cloud storage, and indefinite export storage. Business tier's custom pricing. Now on credits, OpusClip credits do not roll over between billing cycles. If you process less in a given month, those minutes do not carry forward. Where they actually overlap. So the honest overlap is this. Both tools can produce short clips from long-form video. For a creator who records long-form YouTube content and also wants short-form clips, there is a workflow where you might use both. You record a 20-minute video. You run it through Gling to remove filler, dead air, and bad takes. You export the clean file and finish your long-form video. You then run that finished video through OpusClip to extract your social clips with virality scores, 9:16 formatting, and captions. In that workflow, both tools are doing their specific job. Gling cleaned your rough footage, OpusClip extracted and scored your social content. They are sequential, not redundant. Who needs Gling? Gling is for you if your primary problem is rough cut triage. You record talking head content, you spend 30 to 60 minutes per session removing filler and building a rough cut before you even start real editing. You want a tool that solves that specific problem and leaves you with a cleaner file to work from. If you also want to repurpose clips, while you're in Gling, the clips feature is there. Just know that the clip selection does not come with that virality guidance you get from OpusClip. Who needs OpusClip? OpusClip is for you if your problem is identifying which moments from existing long-form content are worth posting as short-form clips. You have a library of YouTube videos, webinar recordings, or podcast episodes. You want clips. You want the AI to tell you which clips are worth your time. And you want them formatted and ready to post without a second editing step. The virality score is the product. If that scoring mechanism is useful to your workflow, then OpusClip is the answer. The case for using both. At $10 plus $15 per month, you're at $25 for the combined stack on their entry-level plans. That is a low number for 2 tools that solve 2 different production problems. For any creator building long-form YouTube content and short-form social presence simultaneously, that combination is coherent. Gling handles your rough cut, OpusClip handles your clip extraction. The honest counter-argument is workflow complexity. If you're a solo creator publishing to one platform and your only problem is editing time, start with Gling and see if the clips feature covers what you need. If you find yourself wanting scored, formatted vertical clips ready for posting, that is when OpusClip earns its place in the stack. So here's the answer to the question this video is asking. For picking better viral moments from longer videos, OpusClip wins. It was built for exactly that job. The virality score, the content analysis, the 9:16 formatting, the ranked clip output, that entire product is designed around moment selection and social performance. Gling makes clips, but it does not score them, and that distinction is what the title is asking about. So if your problem is not moment selection, but rough cut speed, Gling wins. It is more accurate on filler and silence removal and has YouTube-specific tools built in. It's cheaper, and it is purpose-built for the creator who records talking head content and needs to cut down their editing time. These are not the same problem, so know which one you have and you will know which tool you need. If you want to get started with either of these tools, there'll be links for them down in the description. These are both affiliate links, which means we do earn a small commission when you use them at no extra cost to you. And if you want more reviews like this, then subscribe to the channel. We cover SaaS tools the same way every time. What they actually are, what they do well, where they fall short, and who they're right for. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you here in the next video.